If you know your alphabet, tell me which letters are missing. Look on them, read through them. Look which letter is missing. Type it in the chat. There is no special time to learn to read, people. Any day, any hour. That's how we set up a program. So this could be you on a private session at this hour, if that is the hour that, you would think best suits you. So for the people who is just coming on, good day. Just if you know your ABC, look at the letters that are there and just text the ones that are missing. Alright, J and K. Anybody else? W. Wait, only one bright person there today? Nobody else not bright? People, I beg you some taps there. Beg you some taps with Tina. Tina get chew out of them already. The question is, which letters are missing? Y. Big up to Sam. Anything else? Right, X. So, I do that, but I do it on purpose. See? And there's a reason why I do it on purpose. So, what I'm going to tell you now is that if you do, English to be the most proficient language, there are other languages out there, right? Whether it be English, whether it be French, whether it be Spanish, whether it be Italian. But why I'm write it like this is because in Italian, right? That's the alphabet in Italian. That's the Italian alphabet. So these that you see that was missing. As I said, I did it on purpose. Italian don't have those letters. The Italian alphabet do not have those letters. Which to say that the Italian alphabet have 21 letters, while English have 26. So all of what is right here, so include the missing one, is what English have, but this 21 up here specifically is Italian. I'm going to take on a little journey as it goes with Italian and the alphabet, and something in particular what I think say it would have been good as an English speaking person to know. I'm not going to do it right now, but I just do that on purpose. What I'm going to do right now is that I have a book what I write. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of the things in the book. Right? Now, a alphabet consists of the English. Back to English now. So enough for the Italian. We leave that for another day, another time, another hour. So, in English, we have what we call alphabet. We have 26 letters in the alphabet. Right? So the person who asks for the number, that is the number. You can just send me a WhatsApp message or a TikTok message or whichever the case may be. But don't call me now, because as you see, I'm not going to answer. But back to this English. English have 26 letters. And it no matter how big it be, how small it be, you have to know this. And let me tell you why you have to know this. You have to know it because this is the foundation of everything else. Every single thing else, this is the foundation of it. This is like the code that gets you to decoding the language or anything at all, right? Now, what I mean when I say that? So I'm going to take somebody's name from out of the chat right now, out of the live, right? I see Sam, I see Tina, right? So big up Janet, big up Sam, and big up Tina. Big up everybody else. But again, what more you look upon is the fact that even though these are names, and these are names of person, I want you to identify that these are also from the letters of the alphabet. The letters of the alphabet is very important because it is the base, is the foundation, is the very thing that you have to build upon, right? This is why a lot of people learn the alphabet first, and them learn A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And I am saying to you that if you're learning to read, learning the name of these is not the best way to start. You have to learn the sound of them, right? For example, you have that letter S, this letter T, see, this letter D. So reading is when you use those sounds, the S, T, V, Z, R. Those are what get it to reading, and they get it to reading in an exceptionally quick timing, right? Now, as I say again, alphabet is the foundation, is the very foundation, because everything else is built up on alphabet. Every single thing else is built up on alphabet. You spell this name, it is taken from the alphabet. You spell this name, it is taken from the alphabet. You spell this name, it is taken from the alphabet. If anybody identify anything right here so that is not from the alphabet, I can pay you. Because this is what I'm saying. The whole language is structured through the alphabet. The alphabet is like a code for the whole entire language. See? Now, for the persons who did there earlier when we mentioned, say, up here so is the Italian alphabet. And if somebody don't believe, them can go check it for me. And just for come back and confirm it. So everybody with there here can see, say, I saw it go. And people, may I be gonna tap up the screen too as well. So that it can get more likes and other people can learn. Me already know the information, so it not going to benefit me. It benefit you guys out there who actually need it. See? So if you can help, each one help each one. See? Thanks for whatever gift you guys are sending, whatever rewards. It's much appreciated. Now, more somebody in the chat, more somebody write a sentence. It don't have to be big, but just write a sentence so that we can put it on the board as well and show you. Say the alphabet is really the base of everything. So somebody, anybody, alright? I am a girl. Now, this is a sentence. But me don't want you to focus on the fact say this is a sentence because we have break down the sentence. Right? We have break down the sentence back to the alphabet. And as you can see, these are all letters within the alphabet. It is these letters that are put together to form words. See? It is these letters that are put together to form words. As you can see, if you're reading this, this will be high, right? Just like I in the alphabet. But this will not be A like in the alphabet. And this will not be M like in the alphabet. Right? So I am telling you that even though the alphabet is the key, at face value, this is what it looks like. At face value. But deeper than face value, there are sounds beneath this. So it's like it have two faces. See? Think of a coin. Even this eraser. Think of this eraser. On one side, you're seeing what you're seeing. But on the other side, you're not seeing it. So you can say this is two-faced, where the alphabet is on one side, A, B, C, D, F, G, and beneath the alphabet, you have sounds beneath them. If anybody understand what I said, just let me know in the chat. If anybody understand, just let me know in the chat. You don't understand. Right? Marika says she don't understand. Peter says he don't understand. Is there anything in particular that you don't understand? Marika, Peter. Peter, let me tell you what. I think this is the second time you're saying that I'm speaking too fast. But I'm actually speaking very slow, honestly. And what I think you need to do is I'm going to put my number again. Because I think you need to reach out to me specifically. So, Peter, the number, pin the number. It's only going to last there for another 50 seconds or so. So I pin the number, save the number. Anytime you see I leave here, reach out to me on WhatsApp. See? I even just send a message on WhatsApp and me get back to you. Because I'm actually not going fast. So let me go back over this again. Including these letters. If you count them, you're going to get 26 letters. This is the English alphabet. It's not in the same pattern or you know it for be, because whatever we did I do earlier. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 letters makes up the alphabet. Yes, Marika, you can text me as well. Alright? Anybody want to text me? Text me. Anybody want to reach out? Reach out. Alright? So, 26 letter is in the alphabet. I am saying to you that the whole language itself, the whole English language itself, as you know it for be, is based upon these 26 letters. You will not find a word that don't have these 26 letters in it. There will not be a word that don't have these 26 letters in it. Right? We did get some names. We're going to change up the names. Right? So I'm saying to you, whatever you're writing in English has to contain these letters which are in the alphabet. There's no other way about it, right? There is no English word that will contain anything outside of these letters that you're seeing, right? This M, you can see this M. This E, you can see this E. This R, you can see this R. This I, you can see the I. The K, you can see the K. The A, you can see the A. The P, you can see the P. The E, you see the E. The T is right there. The E is there again. And the R, you see the R. We'll go as far as to write a sentence. I am a girl. All of these letters that you're seeing right here. I-A-M-A-G-I-R-L. They will come from the alphabet. I hope that is clear, because what I'm going to say to you now is every single letter that is in the alphabet is two-faced. When I said two-faced, what I mean is that the letter itself represents the letter or a name. See? It represents a name. It's the same name that you know this to be, which is A. But I'm also saying that it's two-faced, because on one side, it have a name. But on the other side, it make a sound. So that was what I was saying to Peter America, who said they don't understand. What is wrong with this thing? Right? So I hope that is clear now. Peter, you there still? Is that clear now? To add to that, I am also saying to you, I am also saying to you that if you want to learn how to read, the first thing, and as Tina says, sometimes them talk to each other, right? So all of them 26 letters yeah, talk to each other, right? Now, if you want to learn how to read, this is what you must learn. You must learn the sounds. Not necessarily the name of these letters, but more so the sound. If reading is what you want to do, you have to know the sound. It's only when time you're spelling, you're going to use the name. For example, T is the name of it. E is the name of it. E is the name of it. N is the name of it. A is the name of it. So this don't get you to reading this word. But what most people tend to do is them tend to learn the alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G to Z. And when them start learn to read now, what them start to do is T, N, A. So a lot of people, me know a lot of people would read this. Because them say T, then when I say T, then when I say E, T, N, A. T, N, A. So that's how them would read it. But I am saying to you, if you want to read, this is not the way to go. If you want to read, you have to learn the sounds that are embedded in these words. The is a two-faced thing. See? When you look on it, this is what you see. But you're not seeing the sound that is beneath them. You need to learn the sound beneath them if you want to learn to read. Right? Now, the alphabet is subdivided into two groups. One called vowel and one called consonant. Vowels, consonant. So, from the 26 letter in the alphabet, then pick out some of them and say, yeah, these ones are going to represent vowels, and the rest of them is going to represent consonant. So them say A, I go represent a vowel. E, I go represent a vowel. I go represent a vowel. O, I go represent a vowel. And U, I go represent a vowel. This is why oftentimes when them say what are vowels, people always jump up and say A, E, I, O, U. That's where it comes from. It comes from the alphabet. It comes from the same ABC that you have been saying all your life. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, E, I, O, U. Right? Then now, everything outside of what the A, U, I, O, U is called a consonant. So it means a B don't fall in this group. So then that means a B is a consonant. C don't fall in this group. So that means a C is a consonant. D don't fall within this group. That means a D is a consonant. F, we have to skip E because E is a part of that group. So we have F as a consonant. We have G, H, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, Y, Z, so on and so forth. They get the gist. Anybody out there who don't understand? Alright, Tina, just give it a minute. I'm going to show you why is a part of it. But Y is actually a consonant. Right? Anybody out there who do not understand? If you understand, just tap up the screen for me now. Just show some love at the same time. If you don't understand, just put something in the chat. Drop a 0 or something. Alright, Peter said I understand, which is good. Because, no disrespect to Peter, but Peter has been the slowest so far. And Peter catch up. So, alright, so Alicia, she's just arriving. Right? Alright, so just a synopsis of what's going on. I'm just showing the importance of the alphabet and letting you guys know that it's the base, is the most essential, it's the foundation of what the language is built on. Right? So the alphabet is like a code. Also that the alphabet is like a two-faced thing. It have one side, it have letters on one side, which that's the name. They have name on one side, and on one side they have sounds. Right? If you want to learn to read, the sounds are what you are to learn to read. Learn the sounds first. And I did a video recently speaking about learning to read. So whoever don't see that video or don't know that video can always go on my channel, same TikTok channel, and can watch the video. See if we can put it up or something. So anybody don't watch this video
60
can go and watch this video.
And you have difficulty with reading and all of that. Yeah, these are just 5 things that you can start working.
Alright, so definitely Shop 7. K and W is a part of it as well, right? But probably I never write it in. I write in the W, I never write in the K. But no goes right now. Right? So now that, and as I say, I have a book where I write, and this all of what I tell you is in that book, right? Now there's a specific letter that is within the consonant group that is mischievous, the letter Y. So even though the letter Y is a consonant, right, it don't only act as a consonant. So think of a boss lady who is a mom, right, who is a mother. When she leave the house and gone to work, she put on her boss hat. But when she dey home now, with the babies them, she put on that soft hat where, you know, nurturing and care and all of that. I am saying that is just an analogy, but the Y working at the same way. The Y have two hats. See? So the Y play more than one role. Now, we are going to focus on this section of it, because this is the most important section. You can always learn this first, because it will get you furthest, fastest. So I'm going to remove the consonant. It's not that they ain't no important enough, but at the end of the day, the consonant is not the most important thing to learn first. Learn the vowels and learn how they operate, and then know it makes life easier for you. So I tell you that the alphabet is where everything started. And I tell you that the alphabet is subdivided into two groups. And I tell you that you have vowel and consonant. Now we're looking at the vowel side of it. And I also did a video of this as well, right? Not recently, but it's there. This vowel, what you need to know about the vowel is that the vowel don't only make one sound. And as I did telling you earlier, the alphabet is like a two-faced thing. It have name on one side and sound on one side. See? Now, you have short vowels, right? So, like in the word bat, mat, and rat, you're hearing the short vowel of the name of the letter A. So the short vowel for the letter A is saying a, right? So you have a short vowel. Now, you don't only have a short vowel, you have long vowel as well. So this group is also subdivided into other groups. Short vowel groups, long vowel groups. Right? In the long vowel now, the same A, the same letter we are use. So you have now make, lake, take. So you're hearing that long A sound. But look on a little trick now. You remember we said this name A, right? The first letter name A. But guess what? A lot of people also don't know that the name of that letter is also the long vowel sound. Wanna catch that? You have short vowel and you have long vowel. The long vowel for the name of the letter A is also A. See? So, in some cases, even the name of the alphabet is also the sound. The name of the letter in the alphabet is also the sound of that letter as well. See? That's two. You have what we call semi-vowels. And this is where the letter Y comes into play. I did tell you earlier on, so the letter Y in the consonant group. Yes, it is. But I did also tell you, say, Y coming like a boss lady with kids. Because when she go home, she not act like a boss. She act like a mother. So on one side, when she do home in her environment, she act like a mother. But when she do work now, you know say she the boss, so she have to take control of things. See? Y is a semi-vowel. And this is why you always hear the saying say, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Because Y actually depends on the borderline. Y is not a vowel by itself. Y is a consonant. But one of the reasons why Y become a vowel is because whenever you make the sound, for Y, it sound very close to one of the sound of this letter. And that is what make Y become closely related to a vowel and why it is a semi-vowel. Is the way how it is articulated. It sounds very close to how a vowel is pronounced. With vowels, how they are pronounced by letting air exhale from your mouth without being blocked. See? So when I say A, air is being expelled from your mouth and it's not being blocked. E, so air is being expelled from your mouth and it's not being blocked. I, air is being expelled and it's not being blocked. O, air is being expelled and it's not being blocked. The same for you. With Y now, when you make the sound Y, air is being expelled, but it's partially. It's not fully blocked and it's not fully unblocked. It's like what them always say, half empty, half full. Y is the case of the same half empty, half full thing. See? So because of that, them start to classify Y as a semi-vowel. That's 3 subgroup of vowel we'll go through. The next group is diphthong. Diphthong vowel. What that basically mean is them take two vowel from out of the list of vowels and them connect them together. That's all diphthong vowel is. It's the way how your mouth move from A to E. It create a little glide. See? So this is the same as you saying A, and your ear start to sound a different sound. It start to sing a different tune. See? This one now with OU, and you hear it start to sound different tune. So that is what is referred to as a diphthong. Digraph vowels. This is another one. What this basically means is two vowels coming together. See? But instead of you hearing the EA, instead of you hearing E and A together, it only make one sound. Right? So in this case, it can say E, and this combination don't only make one sound. It can say E, like in the word eat. It can say A, like in the word break, lunch, dinner, breakfast. So it can say more than one thing, but the most important thing to know is that the digraph vowel is two letters combining together to make one sound. That's all that is to it. Right? Vowel team. So out of all of the vowels them, you can have the same thing like what you see we have a while ago. So just like how you have the digraph, it is also a vowel team. A team. A team is where more than one person combine together to form one team. See? So this is a team. This is a team. This is a team. And so on and so forth. So from the vowel, you have to know that you can have a short sound, which is E in other word bet, or you can have a long sound, which is E in other word B. You have digraph, you have diphthong, so on and so forth. See, these are just some simple things what you're going to need to know, because you're going to use them. Are things that you use every day unknowingly. Look at this word. Rain. In this word, you have a digraph or a combination. Right? Or a vowel team. The team means that these two combine together and form one sound. That's all it means. So when you're reading this word, you're reading this sound by itself, you're reading that sound by itself, and you're reading these two together as one single sound to itself. So in all, this word consists of 3 sounds. A good reader and a good speller have to be able to hear these 3 sounds individually. When somebody says rain, you have to hear that sound that is embedded in them. And as somebody said to Uno earlier, the alphabet is two-faced, because yes, at face value, this is the letter R, and this is the letter A and I, and this is the letter N. But beneath face value, what sound them have? This letter have the sound R, this 2 letter have the sound A, and this letter have the sound N. It is when you put these together, these sounds together. And as I did mention earlier, it is when you put the sounds together that it becomes reading. That is what makes it become reading. Right? Now, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Come on, we look on Y for a little bit a minute. The Y is a semi-vowel. But how you know whether you have to pronounce the Y as a vowel or whether you pronounce the Y as a consonant? Anybody know? Because we know that Y is a semi-vowel, which we refer to it all the time. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. And then you have Y as a consonant. So how do we know when to pronounce Y as a vowel or as a consonant? Anybody know? I'm doing a video with it, so I'm going to see if I find it as well. So I have a video on my channel. Let's see if I can close up. Right? Pronunciation example. Y. See the 8,548 views. We can do better than that, people. We can go over 10,000.
Examples of the pronunciation of the letter Y, right? Because remember we spoke about this and we say the letter Y has several pronunciations, right? So we're going to look at some of the pronunciations that the letter Y can make. One of the first ones we can look at is the letter Y between 2 consonants. Let's look at words like J, another one typical, another one system, Another one, physics. So in those words, the letter Y sounds like a I, right? You can hear it in system, E, E, E. T, epical, right? P, pyramid. So the letter Y sounds like I in those cases. So the next one we're going to look at is when the letter Y position at the end of a word. In words like cry, in words like my, in words like try, in words like fly and sky. In those words, the letter Y sounds more like a I, right? And all of those pronunciation before was just as if the letter Y was a vowel. So when the letter Y is a consonant, you can find it in words like yes, you can find it in words like yikes, you can find it in words like yawn, you can find it in words like yellow, young, and even you, right? So again, I'm saying this.
So people, the position where the letter fall in the word is what make Y sound like a consonant, or it make Y sound like a vowel. See? Now, in this word, BY, you see the position of this letter Y is at the end of the word. See? In this word, gym, you see the Y position in the middle of a word. In this word, yes, you see that the Y is positioned at the beginning of the word. So you see, anytime the letter Y is positioned at the beginning of the word, it is referred to as the consonant sound. In this case, it makes it consonant sound. Right? Anything outside of this, it starts to make it vowel sound. So once it positioned anywhere outside at the beginning of the word, it starts to make a different sound than what you know. Right? Yeah. This is the sound right of right so. Yeah. S. Y. S. Yeah. Yeah. So in this position it is saying yeah. That's the sound that it's giving off. But in this case it is saying E. And in this case it is saying I. Hopefully you learned something about the letter Y today, or the alphabet. Anybody have any questions? People, I beg you some taps. Help me reach 10,000 taps. I have about 50 plus people on the live. If everybody can tap at least 120, 130, 100, 150, that would be good still. So Peter understand, which is a very good thing, because as I say, Peter can overtake the class and the head of the class right now. So everybody there behind, right? Peter lead, right? We have America in second position. And I'm going to put my number again, because as I'm telling you, if you don't want to reach out to me, if you don't want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me via WhatsApp, via direct phone call, whichever the case may be. We have private classes, we have group classes, right? And as I said, this is coming from out of a book that I write, for the most part, right? So you realize, you know, I soon drop the book. I'm not drop the book yet. I'm upon the finishing line with it. But as soon as I get it out there, I bring it back and show now. I'm gonna know, say yeah. And then now it will be available for whoever wants to purchase it, or just decide that they want a reading material. Alright, America, no problem. Yeah man, anytime you have the time, as I say, we do this so that because there is no specific time for read. There is no specific time for learn for read. I'm a promise to say anything where you have, anything around you. Students need to come to class, Peter. Not a big public class, but I'm gonna have some Zoom link or some Google Meet link. I'm gonna create a group, and whoever want to join the group can join the group. And then now we can have classes outside of the public. We can have classes on Zoom and classes on Google Meet. So anybody who interested, you can just drop a one. Definitely, that's where it starts. Step one, creating a group. So once you create the group, we go put it up on the TikTok as well. People can know. Right. And just a word of advice, because people approach me, and even though I'm here doing this for free right now, right where people can come and get it, there are people who still come to me and approach me as if I should just do it free and I should not benefit or reap any reward. So if you're coming to me with that attitude and that approach, I beg you to just breaks up a little bit and think about it and check on yourself. So the lesson of the day was the alphabet and how important the alphabet is. Not only that the alphabet is important, but it is also the foundation. See? It is also the foundation of everything. Every single thing. People are going to leave now. So, thank you all for coming. And I will pop up again. Definitely. Anybody have any special time where them not working, where they would want to jump on the live at that time? If anybody have a special time, let me see it so that me see if that are the thing, Peter. Class can keep any day, any hour, any time. Right? So that's one of... But now I can do 6 because me have a client at that time. Matter of fact, me now come back till after 8 because me have clients up until then. 9 no sound bad. All 10 good too. 9 no sound bad. So, all 5:30 in the morning you probably see me. Who knows? 6 o'clock. Who knows? Because class keep any time. Class keep anytime you want it keep. Anytime you want it keep, it can keep. All you need to do is just set up an appointment. Once you set up an appointment, you just say, bossy, 9 o'clock is my time. And wait for you to come from work, bathe, eat your food, drink your glass of wine, drink your water, talk to your lady, talk to your husband, talk to your spouse or whoever. When I discriminate, as I say, everybody have to learn the information. So, I nah disrespect nobody who have disability and them thing, but even a disability, if a person have disability and they want to learn for read, them still have to learn all of these things. Maybe we not have to go in depth with the alphabet and why the alphabet this and why the alphabet that. But at the end of the day, the essential information, everybody have to learn it. Regardless, everybody have to learn it. And anybody out there who feel embarrassed by reaching out to people because you feel like the people are going to bring on you down and them thing there, I think gonna see by now, say I am not that guy. So don't be afraid to reach out if you have to reach out.